Insurance Services, The People's Bank, Beatty Insurance, New Legacy, Jackson County Dental, Stall Insurance, Schneck Orthopedics, Royalty Companies, Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships, and Schneider Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And now, let's go out to the ballpark and join the voice of the Owls, Jay Hubbard, for Seymour Owls Baseball.
And a very pleasant good afternoon from Don Poole Field at John Schnattner Stadium here on the campus of Jeffersonville High School. This is Seymour Owls Baseball. This afternoon, it is the sectional semifinal, game number 2, as the Owls take on the Bedford North Lawrence Stars. I'm Jay Hubbard along with Lance Hubbard this afternoon, and we welcome you to our coverage of Seymour Baseball. The Owls come in with a record of 17-7. Bedford North Lawrence is 19-6. The Owls have beaten the Stars twice this year, 3-2 on April the 21st. And in the third-place game of the Hoosier Hills Conference, the Owls knocked off the Stars by a score of 4-2. The winner will play Jeffersonville Monday night at 7 o'clock. The Red Devils beat Floyd Central 2-1 in 8 innings in our first semifinal. When we come back, we'll talk with Coach Ritchie. We're probably going to have to cut the interview short because they are moving a little quicker than anticipated. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll start our conversation with Coach Ritchie. You're listening to Seymour Baseball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call S&B Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with S&B Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. S&B also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with S&B Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
3, 2, 1. Back at Jeffersonville, it's our last word before first pitch as the Owls get set to take on Bedford North Lawrence in the sectional semifinals. As we talk with head coach Jeremy Ritchie, Coach, you play all season. You get wins, you get losses, but it all comes down to the tournament, and it starts over. And great day for baseball. And how's the week of practice been leading up to today's game?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. We've had a great week. Our boys are really dialed in, and we get a day to day. It feels like baseball. It's the weather is. We've not had a whole lot of great weather days this year for games, but this feels like baseball. This feels like tournament time, and our guys are ready to go. And we had a great round of BP before we left. And I'm excited to see our guys come out and play. We're playing with a bunch of older kids. This is what they wanted, and this is what they've worked for, and now it's just time for us to play.
Got Bedford here. We've played them twice. They've been competitive games both times. There's an old adage, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but I like the adage where you don't have to beat them 3 times. You got to beat them once. And teams that know each other, obviously, their strengths, they know our strengths, and it's going to be about who goes out and execute, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is. It's execution today, and that's what we told them all week. We've everybody's talking about how hard it is to win 3 times against a team. And the good news is 2 of the 3 are already behind us. So all we got to do is win 1 time. And that's what we've been focused on. And the guys that bought into that. And, like I said, it's just been a great week of practice for us. And they've done a great job with camp in the mornings and then going home to relax a little bit and coming back for practice. I think that these guys are ready to go, and we're excited to see how this plays out. But I know that they're ready, and I'm excited to watch them go out and compete like I've been all year. And I have no doubt that they're going to give us everything that they got.
We found out we're the visitors. We didn't know that during the coaches show, but we are the visitors. And I know you, as a visitor, you always like that, the fact that we get a swing first and try to put a cricket number up there in the first inning if we can.
Yep, love it. That's what our goal is, which we talk about all week, finding a way to score the first inning. And, we've got some things in play that we can do. And I think a lot of it starts with Brady at the top. If we can find a way to get Brady on, it opens up a lot of doors for us. And if not, we'll have to do it a different way. But our approach all week has been we're going to find a way to score in the first because we're going to play with a lead. And if that doesn't happen, then we're going to go ahead and do whatever it takes to get a win. But we've got a pretty good plan in place with what we need to do. And we're excited to get out there. And it always kind of relieves some stress a little bit when you hit first. When you go out defensively, there's kind of some stand around time there. But when you're in the dugout getting ready to hit, some of those nerves go away. So I hope that they're feeling it. They got some younger guys in their lineup, and hopefully they'll be a little more nervous, and we'll be able to play to our strengths because I think the biggest strength we have in this game is our experience. With a lot of seniors, and some of these guys have played 3 and 4 years, and even the younger guys that are not seniors, they've been big parts of the last couple of years for us, and now it's just time to play.
Yep. Braden gets the ball today. He has not faced Bedford this year. Brady's faced him twice. I think he faced him a batter. Unofficially, he got a batter in him on the lightning strike over there. But that's an advantage, certainly the fact that they haven't seen Brady, whereas we're expecting them to start the sophomore that we saw during the regular season. So advantage any?
I hope so. And once again, it's a senior and a sophomore.
Sure.
And when we got up this morning, with him being in my house, it's easier to have conversations like that. But I asked him if he was nervous, and he said, "Yeah, I am a little bit," and that's what we want. You got to feel that way. And I said, what do you think that sophomore from Bedford feels? And he goes, "I couldn't imagine." So it kind of goes back to playing to our strengths. But also we've got video, and we've watched a lot of video this week, and the kids have done it on their own time, just kind of going back to seeing what was there and what wasn't there, and how we struggled to only score 3 runs that game. And I think that we left a lot on the plate that game. We swung and missed a lot of middle pitches, and hopefully we're ready to go today where we don't have to do that, and we get guys on base early and can play our style.
Looking for a good one today, Coach. Wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, Jay. Go Owls.
And those were the comments from Coach Jeremy Ritchie. We were able to get through the full interview as we are set for baseball as they've introduced the starting lineups. No national anthem because it was played in the first semifinal. So let's give you the Owls lineup quickly. Leading off and playing shortstop, Brady Harp. Batting second in left field, Parker Thompson. Jackson Trueblood at third base. He'll bat third. Mikey Wright bats fourth at first base. Tyler Nicholson catches and bats fifth. Braden Ritchie on the mound. He'll bat sixth. Braylon Busby bats seventh in center field. Hitting eighth, the designated hitter, Mac Longmire. And batting ninth is the second baseman, Aaron Holtz. Again, Harp, Thompson, Trueblood, Wright, Nicholson, Ritchie, Busby, Longmire, and Holtz. Bedford North Lawrence, we'll run down their lineup for you when they come to bat. We do want to mention the fact that the umpires for this afternoon's contest behind the plate is Mark Mann. At first base is Sam Pangburn. And at third base is the crew chief, the number one official, if you will, Dennis Brischhaber. The umpires assigned, of course, by the Indiana High School Athletic Association. The Owls are facing a left-hander, and it's the left-hander they faced during the regular season, and that is Cutler Chastain. Cutler, a sophomore, as Coach mentioned there in the interview. He comes in with a pitching record of 3-1 with a 3.33 ERA. It's the Owls of the Stars here from Jeffersonville High School, sectional semifinal number 2. Along with Lance Hubbard, I'm Jay Hubbard. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Let's play. Brady Harp steps in, first batter, and to face Chastain as he wheels and delivers, and Brady swings, and it's a foul ball out of play. And this game is underway. First pitch, 3:53. Game time temperature is 73 degrees on a breezy afternoon, to say the least. Now Brady squares and bunts, and he pulls the bat back, but that cost him a strike. And it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Brady Harp, with Parker Thompson and Jackson Trueblood also due up here in the top of the first. Here's the 0-2, and Brady swings and fouls off first base.
That was a very nice defensive swing by Brady. Saw the curveball coming in, started outside, came back, broke in. It was late swing, but it was more of a defensive swing with 2 strikes on him.
Brady batting .359, 28 for 78, 6 doubles, a triple, a homer, and 14 RBIs, and he goes down swinging as he swings and misses at the curveball. And with 1 out, the batter will be the left fielder, Parker Thompson. Checking the Stars defensively, Lucas Ira is at first base. Jed Alvey at second. The shortstop is Cam Gates. At third base, Jackson Jones. The outfield left to right, Jaden Gilbert, Cal Gates, and Grady Dalton. And the catcher is Tate Tanksley. Parker Thompson swings at the first pitch, and he fouls right back to the screen, strike one. Parker hitting .373 on the season, 25 for 67 with a couple doubles and 8 RBIs. And he swings and hits a sharp two-bouncer right at the shortstop. Long throw for Gates across in time. 2 up, 2 down for the Owls here in the top of the first inning. And it'll be third baseman Jackson Trueblood to bat with 2 outs. Jackson, 339, 21 for 62, 4 doubles and 11 RBIs. Good crowd on hand for the Owls. A big contingent of Seymour fans have made the trip down here to Jeffersonville on this Saturday afternoon. It feels like a Saturday, like Memorial Day weekend, but it's not. It's a week later, which is really strange. First pitch to Jackson's a fastball taken high, ball one. Of course, everything pushed back a week this year with how the calendar fell. 1 ball, no strikes on Trueblood as Chastain delivers, and it's a slowly hit ball to second, and it's going to be a 1-2-3. Top of the first for the sophomore left-hander Cutler Chastain. Braden Ritchie goes to the mound for the Owls. Bedford coming to bat. You're listening to Seymour Baseball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
Summer break is here, and that means more time on the road with your family. Whether it's a vacation, sports practice, or a trip to the ice cream shop, make sure your vehicle is ready. If you've been thinking about a new ride, talk to us at the People's Bank. We offer financing for new and used vehicles with competitive rates and friendly local service. Visit the People's Bank today and let one of our loan originators help you hit the road with confidence. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get SciHo Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with SciHo Insurance Services. At SciHo, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become SciHo Smart.
Bottom of the first, Bedford North Lawrence will bat, and they'll face Braden Ritchie. First time that Ritchie has seen the Stars. B. Rich, a 6-0 record this year with a 0.8 ERA. As he wheels and delivers to Cal Gates, and the first pitch is taken low, ball one. Talking about a pal-on-pal matchup right off the bat, and there's a pitch slider that misses 2-0. Cal Gates, of course, an IU recruit, 557 average, 34 for 61 this year with 30 RBIs. He has 7 homers. And the 2-0 pitch is swung on and bounced foul into the Seymour dugout. He hit a leadoff home run against the Owls in the third place game over at Bedford. He had a hit, 2 hits in the regular season meeting. And the 2-1, and that's fouled out of play, and the count evens now at 2-2 on Cal Gates with Jaden Gilbert and Tate Tanksley due up here for Bedford in the bottom of the first. And the 2-2 pitch swung on, grounded up the middle. Diving stop by Harp. He's up. He throws. He got him. What a play. Brady Harp in a full-fledged dive right behind the second base bag. He not only makes the play, he gets up, but he makes a great throw to first to retire Cal Gates. And that's a good way to start for the Owls team, Lance.
It is. Definitely after a 1-2-3 in the top of the first. It almost looks like Brady kind of stumbled when he was getting up, almost lost his footing, but was able to get up, throw a rifle over to Mikey at first to get Cal Gates, who runs a little bit fast, not that slow.
Jaden Gilbert bats, and the first pitch to him is taken high, ball one. as Braden winds and delivers. And the 1-0 pitch is swung on and hit back into center. That ball's hit well. That ball is going to be over the head of Braylon Busby. It one-hops the fence in center field, and stopping at second base is Jaden Gilbert with a one-out double. And that's out of the play at Rich that the Hart made now looms even bigger, because had it been not for that play, it's a 1-0 ball game. But Gilbert at second base with a double, and the Stars have a threat here in the bottom of the first with one on and one out for the catcher, Tate Tanksley. Tanksley hitting .457 on the year, 37 for 81 with 30 RBIs. He's tied for the lead in RBIs with Gates. He has 8 doubles, has homered twice. So Richie going to have to work out of a first inning jam here with the runner at second, and the first pitch to Tanksley's a slider taken outside corner, strike one. One thing we have seen from Braden all season is when he gets runners in scoring position, he buckles down. He has been faced numerous times with runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs, and has gotten out of it. And here's a ground ball hit to short. Brady Harp will field. He will throw across the diamond in time to retire Tanksley. Gilbert moves on to third base, but there are 2 outs, and the batter will be the first baseman, Lucas Ira. Ira batting .333 on the season, 23 for 69 with 23 RBIs, 3 doubles. As he steps into the right-handed box, Bedford again comes in with a record of 19-6. The Stars have won their last 7. As a matter of fact, the last time they lost was to Seymour in that third-place game, 4-2. They have since beaten Mitchell, Jennings County, Providence, Paoli, Vincennes, Rebay, Columbus East, and Lagodi. And the 1-0 pitch from Richie to Ira is a slider taken strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Richie checks the runner and delivers, and it's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Richie in front of the count. This is where he throws where he can come up with some big pitches in situations where he needs a strikeout, he can get one. It would be a big one here in the bottom of the first. The 1-2 tried to throw the fastball, and he missed high, 2-2.
He hit the spot. That's where Tylen was setting up, trying to get Ira to chase a heater upstairs, but nice take.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Gilbert down at third base. The stretch and the pitch. High chopper up the middle. Brady Harp will field. He will throw. He will get him. And a fist pump by Braden Ritchie as he comes off the mound, gets out of a one-out double jam, and we go to inning number 2. I have a feeling, buckle your seatbelts. We might be in for a dandy here this afternoon. No score, Seymour and Bedford. You're listening to Seymour Baseball.
Why should everyone have an annual eye exam? Various diseases can be detected early through a comprehensive eye exam. At Connor Smith Eye Center, the doctors look for signs or symptoms for various diseases, not just for the eyes. Through an eye exam, you are able to detect diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, tumors, and stroke. Do not delay. Call Connor Smith Eye Center today for an eye exam. 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
Hello, big humans. The Tooth Fairy here with a special message. The only thing sneakier than me putting money under the pillow are those sneaky bacteria and food hiding between your teeth. They're tiny, but oh so tricky, but fear not. Dr. Pierce, Dr. Coomer, and Dr. Gardner and the team at Jackson County Dental are your fairy tale approved super dentists, ready to protect your shiny smiles. You can visit my fabulous fairy tale friends at Jackson County Dental in Seymour. So have the even bigger humans make an appointment today for the whole family. With love from the Tooth Fairy.
1 inning complete, no score. Seymour and Bedford. Stars threatened at the bottom of the first. Got a 1-out double by Gilbert, but Braden Ritchie 2 ground balls to get out of it. The left-hander for Bedford North Lawrence, Cutler Chastain, set the Owls down in order. And Mikey Wright will step in to lead things off for Seymour. And the first pitch to him is taken inside, ball 1. Mikey hitting .404, 23 for 57 with 11 doubles, a homer, and 18 RBIs. As the wind and the pitch from Chastain, and Mikey takes outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Remember the game that Chastain pitched, he pretty much shut the Owls down for 5 innings. Bedford led 1-0. There's a strike. They scored a run in the second inning and led 1-0 for the entire game, but the Owls scored a run in the 6th, then got a run in the bottom of the 7th to win it 2-1. There's a foul ball off first base, and the count evens at 2-2. And really, that for those first 5 innings, the Owls were limited to just 2 hits, as Chastain doesn't throw hard, but he throws a lot of off-speed and variety of pitches that kept the Owls off balance. That pitch misses outside. Count 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you got us tuned in this afternoon, wherever you might be, if you know my number, send me a message. Let me know that you're listening. We'll give you a shout out here at the Swing and a Miss. Mikey Wright down on strikes. It's the second strikeout for Chastain. And the one-out batter will be the catcher, Tylen Nicholson. And it's time for our Ask the Booth question. Jay Shepman sends us a question every week to ask. And Lance, you can include in this one. What is your favorite meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and what would you like to eat for that meal? There's a pitch taken outside, ball 1. But to answer your question, yes.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
I like all 3 of them.
All 3 of them. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch is high, 2-0. Tylen batting .306, 22 for 72, 6 doubles and 24 RBIs. Now, I have to say dinner. Good steak for dinner, steak, potato, an adult beverage. So, but, you can't go wrong with any of them.
I like a breakfast.
You like the breakfast?
If I wake up early on time.
All right. 2 balls, 1 strike, and that pitch is fouled out of play. The count evens at 2-2 on Tylen Nicholson. Yeah, if you wake up on time.
If I wake up on time, I like a good breakfast to start my day off good.
If you wake up past 11, breakfast is over.
I'll still eat breakfast sometimes.
Here's the 2-2 to Tylen, and that misses inside, and the count runs full. He ran full to Mikey Wright and got him on a fastball up, and he's gone full now on Tylen Nicholson.
If I do wake up early, I like a good dinner.
Okay.
End off the day.
The wind and the 3-2. Swing and a miss through the off-speed. And that's back-to-back strikeouts for Chastain and 3 for the game. And with 2 outs, it'll be the opposite number, Braden Ritchie. Talking about a who's who of high school conference coaches in the booth with us tonight. Lance, you're too young to remember. Longtime Jeffersonville coach Al Raby on the scoreboard. Good to see Coach Raby, and longtime New Albany coach Chris McIntyre in the building as well. So good to see both those guys. Fastball taken outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes on Ritchie. 264 average, 14 of 53 with 7 doubles, 13 RBIs. And the 0-2 misses outside. 1-2. Braylon Busby waiting on deck as Chastain trying to set the Owls down in order for the second consecutive inning. He misses up and out with that pitch. And the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Braden.
Not only is he has a 5-batter retired, he's being efficient. He's only thrown 23 pitches here in the second inning.
And the 2-2. And Braden fouls that one out of play. And the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In playing very deep. Shortstop is 2 steps beyond the turf, as is the second baseman. And that pitch misses high. And for the 3rd straight batter here in the inning, though, and it's because he was efficient in the first inning. He's gone full to all 3 batters, but he got the first 2 on strikeout.
Yeah, he threw about 8 or 9
He
pitches.
winds it, delivers the 3-2, and Braden fouls that one down the right field line. Where the construction is, if you haven't been down here to Jeffersonville this year, they're building a brand new field house down the right field line, and it's going to be a beautiful facility when it's done.
Yeah, Chastain's throw 8 pitches in the first inning. Already 18. That was 19th pitch.
Ball 4 inside to Ritchie. So Braden gets the walk. So he bucks the trend, and the first base runner of the game is a walk. And we've got a courtesy runner at first base. It's Max Coates that will run at first for Braden. So Max Coates is the base runner, and now Braylon Busby will bat. Braylon hitting .263 on the year, 15 for 57 with a double and 9 RBIs. So Coates gets a small lead at first, and the pitch to Busby is swung on and fouled back and out of play, strike one. So the Owls get their first base runner of the game, a 2-out walk. Max Coates running at first base. Again, it gets a short lead. Chastain to the plate, and he misses down and low, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Tell you what, Max not comfortable at first. He took 2 steps back towards the bag on the delivery. Coach Alan Perry trying to help him with the read. And the pitch. Busby swings, line drive right field. That is going to be caught by the right fielder. A great catch. Right fielder out there for the Stars. Grady Dalton just took extra bases away from Busby, and it took away a run. That was a full-fledged dive by Dalton on the line to make the catch and rob Busby of an extra base hit. So both teams have played some stellar defense in the first couple of innings to prevent a run from scoring. And we go to the bottom of the second. Still no score. You're listening to Seymour Baseball.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, serving you so long, they had to learn to say Quasquai Centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
New Legacy understands the importance of securing your future, and we are ready to serve you at either of our locations in Seymour or Scottsburg. Insurance isn't just about protection. It's about providing peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Whether it's safeguarding your business, home, or health, New Legacy is here to guide you through the process and ensure you have the coverage you need. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what matters most. Call today at 812-271-2000 or visit us to start building a legacy of security. When it comes to insurance, do what you do best and delegate the rest. To us at New Legacy.
Bottom of the second. Still scoreless here at Jeffersonville. Sectional semifinal number 2. As the winner will play Jeffersonville here Monday night at 7 p.m. The Red Devils a dramatic walk-off victory over Floyd Central in the opener 2-1. So the Red Devils await the winner. And the first pitch from Braden Ritchie to Cam Gates is taken outside, ball 1. Braden had to work a bit in the first inning, gave up a 1-out double to Gilbert, but then got 2 ground balls to end the inning. And he misses high with that pitch to Cam Gates, 2-0. And yes, Cam is the younger brother of Cal Gates. Cam not quite as efficient offensively, although 319 is not bad. 422 for 69 with 14 RBIs, has a double and a triple on the season. Takes a strike, and now 2-1 as Ritchie winds and delivers, and the pitch taken on the just outside, 3-1. First time that he's gone 3 balls to a hitter. Cam Gates, Tyler Stegall, and Cutler Chastain are the first 3 batters here for Bedford in the bottom of the second. The 3-1 pitch, and that misses high, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Gates brings up the designated hitter, Tyler Stegall. See now what Coach Stephen McNabb does down at third with his squad. They will play the small ball, and they have played it very efficiently over the years.
Yeah, Seymour expecting that triple at third base, a couple steps in, coming in, expecting the bunt.
And the first pitch, and he does square the bunt right in front of the plate. Ritchie will field and will throw to first in time. Mikey Wright stayed at home to cover. So Stegall indeed does lay down the sacrifice bunt, and For the second straight inning, the Stars have a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. And it'll be the opposite number for the Stars. Cutler Chastain to bat. Had a runner at second in the first inning, and Braden got back-to-back groundouts. Now we'll certainly turn his attention to Cutler Chastain with Cam Gates out at second base.
It's finally not an out. That was grounded out to Brady at shortstop.
Chastain at 281 average. And the first pitch is popped up left side. Jackson Trueblood over. He will make the catch. One thing about this baseball facility, there is a lot of room in foul territory down the left field and right field lines. And that time, that ball was enough. Jackson made the play right in front of the Bedford dugout. So Chastain is retired on the pop-up. And with 2 outs, it'll be the third baseman, Jackson Jones. Jones, 208 average, 11 for 53 with a couple doubles. And the first pitch to him is a taken strike. Braden checks the runner, Cam Gates, out at second and delivers. And it's a check swing right back to the mound. Ritchie will field an underhand to Mikey to retire the side. And for the second straight inning, the Stars leave a runner in scoring position after having there with less than 2 outs. Lance will have your coverage of the third and fourth innings. He'll be back with you in a moment after 2 at Seymour in Bedford North Lawrence. 0-0. You're listening to Sectional Baseball on 99.3 WZZB.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
Back here at Jeffersonville, as the Owls come up to bat at the top of the third, 0-0. After 2 innings, it'll be Mac Longmire, Aaron Holt, and then back to the top of the order to Brady Harp here in the top of the third inning. Mac Longmire is a 275 hitter, 14 for 51, 1 double, 1 home run, and 8 RBIs as that pitch is taken outside ball 1.
His home run came against Bedford in that conference third place game, so continue the success.
1-0 pitch, swung on, weak ground ball to first baseman, just goes foul. A couple steps beyond the first base bag as it is now 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, it'll be Longmire, Holt, and then back to the top of the order to Brady Harp. Here comes the pitch from Chastain. Foul tipped by Longmire, back right in front of this Seymour dugout as he is now in a hole with 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch taken up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seymour still looking for their first hit of the game as they went down in order in the first inning and had a 2-out walk. In the second inning, Chastain delivers a 2-2 pitch, a squeaky ground ball to second baseman. Makes the play, throw it over to Ira at first base, and there's 1 away. Brings up Aaron Holt, the 9-hitter. Aaron, 733, 212 batting average. He has 2 doubles and 6 RBIs. He steps into the batter's box. Pitcher Chastain gets his call from his catcher Tanksley and delivers the first pitch. Weared on bunt. Missed by Holt. Trying to lay one down for a hit as he does not make contact with it. Now, no balls and one strike. Here comes the pitch. Taken upstairs, evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Cows have been bunting for hits regularly here the last week and a half, have been doing it successfully.
Comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on by Mack, left field. Left fielder going back, but he will have enough room to make the catch. And now there is 2 away. And that flips it up back to the top of the order to Brady Harp. Brady, he struck out back in the first inning to start off the game, as it'll be Chastain's second time through the order. See what adjustments the Owls can make here. Second time through as Brady swings on and foul tips. First pitch fastball into the Tanksley's glove. No balls with 1 strike. Chastain quickly to the mound. Delivers the pitch. Brady swings at a curveball down in the brown turf. Full field is turf. As Richie claps his hands at Brady, says, come on. Chase that one. Now on a hold, no balls and 2 strikes. As another curveball, but that misses way outside into the left-hander's batter's box. Try to get it back door, but did not get the curve to come back over top of the plate. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Brady swings and misses at a fastball. The Owls down order. Second time of the game. Still no hits through 3. Bedford comes to hit in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Seymour 0, Bedford 0. You're listening to Seymour Baseball 99.3.
Bob Pointer Family Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
At Stahl Insurance, we focus on the farm and agribusiness insurance market. Whether you own a grain operation, hog confinement, livestock, or hobby farm, we work with industry-leading carriers that know and understand the risk you have. We take the time to individually learn about your operations in order to best protect you. Call or stop by today to talk to one of our farm agents, Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, or Chris Stahl, at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour, or we can be reached at 812-524-0692.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
Back here at Jeffersonville, as the Stars come up to hit here in the bottom of the 3rd, it'll be Grady Dalton. The 9-hitter flip back to the top of the order as Galton swings at a first pitch, weakly ground ball right in front of the Seymour dugout. As Braden gets head early in the count, no balls and 1 strikes. Grady Dalton is a .352 hitter. He has that pitch is taken outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. He is 8 for 43, Dalton is, with 5 RBIs, as he takes that pitch outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Sorry, Dalton is a 186 hitter, 12 for 43, as that pitch is taken. 3 balls and 1 strike here, as Braden, second batter, he gets to a 3-ball count. I guess it'll be Dalton, flip back to the top of the order to Cal Gates and Gilbert. That pitch is swung on by Dalton, right center field. Brandon Busby taking a run at it. Took a good angle at it as he makes the catch. Now there is 1 away. That flips up back to the top of the lineup to Cal Gates. Cal rounded out to the shortstop. His first time up in the first order. Remember, Brady made that diving play up the middle, got up and got the throw across the diamond to right to get Cal Gates. As first pitch is taken outside, catches the corner though. As it is, Braden gets ahead in the count, no balls and 1 strike. As that 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit foul out of play behind the Stars dugout as Braden gets Cal Gates in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Let's see what Braden does here as throw whatever pitch he wants here. Shakes off a pitch, gets a pitch, throws a fastball, almost catches the outside corner, just misses. He wanted a fastball, thought he had it, but ended up just being outside. 1 ball and 2 strike. And shakes off a couple pitches, now gets the pitch from Nicholson. It's a breaking ball, just misses outside. Braden also thought he had that one, but that one did just miss outside. As it evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, fastball, swung on and missed by Gates. That is the first strikeout for Richie. As that brings up Jaden Gilbert, as there are now 2 away. Jaden doubled his first time up, hit a ball over Braylon Busby's head. That one hopped the wall out deep center field. Did get stranded out at third, though, as that pitch is taken just upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch is also taken upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's not giving him the border, is he? He's not
been
missing
up.
much.
Not by much, but they've both been upstairs. That is also taken upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes as Richie in the hole now. See if he can bounce back from a 3-ball and no strike count. The pitch catches the outside corner as Braden tries to battle back. The 3-1 pitch swung on by Gilbert, right side, just foul. Mikey was there to field it, though, if it was fair, but it did just go foul as Braden has battled back to make it a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Tate Tanksley, the catcher, waiting on deck if Gilbert finds a way on. As Richie delivers a pitch, reaches back as hard as he can and gets him on the slider. Nice pitch. His second strikeout of the game, back-to-back, to retire the 3rd inning. Factor 3 here in the semifinal game 2 at Jeffersonville. The Owls 0 and the Stars 0. You're listening to Seymour Baseball on 99.3 WZZB.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call SMB Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with SMB Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. SMB also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with SMB Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center, jacksonliveandevents.com.
Back here at Jeffersonville, as 3-inning total, Seymour has no runs on no hits, no errors, and left 1 runner on base. Bedford has no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and left 2 runners on base. Seymour has been no hit through 3 innings as they had 1 base runner with a 2-out walk in the 2nd inning, but are still trying to find that elusive first hit. That will be Thompson, Trueblood, and Wright. This will be up here in the top of the 4th inning.
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt you there. This will be a big inning for the Owls. 2nd time through the order. Obviously, they struggled a bit. Busby had the best of any of them. He had robbed of a hit down the right field line, but part of the order now, getting their 2nd look at Chastain. Let's see what adjustments they can make here against the sophomore left-hander.
And the top 3 batters really didn't see it that much, especially since Chastain only threw 8 pitches as Parker squares to bunt, foul tips it into the glove. Strike 1, like I said, Chastain only threw 8 pitches in the 1st inning to 3 batters, so the top 3 hitters didn't see that many pitches, so let's see if they see more pitches this time through. As Parker squares the bunt again, he bunts it right to the pitcher as he takes a couple steps off the mound. As there is now 1 away, Parker tries to square down and bunt. He does a good job at it, but that time pushed it a little close to the pitcher.
And
that brings up True Blood.
Go find out that far. You got to get it past the pitcher.
As Jackson, he grounded out to the second baseman his first time up to end the first inning. Chastain has thrown no hits, baseball, 3 1/3. He's given up 1 walk and has 4 strikeouts.
45 pitches
to
this point.
He's in the 4th inning, being very efficient. First pitch to True Blood as he takes that pitch, catches the outside corner. No balls and 1 strikes. Chastain gets ahead early in the count. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on by True Blood left side. Just foul. Third baseman makes an attempt on it, but just lets it go foul. As True Blood is now in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. And the Owls are batting top of the 4th inning, 1 out. Score is still 0-0. As True Blood looks at a ball into the turf. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Been a pitching duel through the first 3 innings. Bedford only has 1 hit. Seymour does not have any, as Jackson is taking his time into the batter's box. Takes a couple deep breaths. Gets in the batter's box. Chastain already has his pitch ready as he's through the windup and delivers a pitch that is a check swing. Wonder if he made contact there. I didn't know if he made contact or not, but it almost looked like he did, as it was a nice little check swing weakly ground ball. So we'll call that a ground ball. Fielded by the catcher and throw down to first in time. There's now 2 away. That brings up Mikey Wright. Mikey is 1 of 4 victims of these strikeouts. Went down on strikes to lead off the 2nd inning. See, looks at a pitch into the turf. Nope, 1 ball and 2 no strikes. To the right-handed senior. Chastain, a left-handed sophomore, delivers the pitch. Mikey swung on, foul tipped off the catcher's helmet. The umpire will walk the ball back to Chastain to give the catcher Tanksley a couple breathers here. Mikey foul tipped the ball right off his face mask. As the umpire and catcher Tanksley are laughing about it. He seems to be all right as Mikey steps back into the batter's box and looks at a pitch low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nicholson waiting on deck, hoping to get a chance with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. The pitch low, check swing by Mikey as they appeal down the first baseman. They said he went. He said Mikey went. I did not think he went.
No.
As Alan Perry is asking, same thing with Fritchie about that. I did not think he went, but he said he did. As is now evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's swinging as a pat pitch is taken up and outside. As is now full counts. Once again, 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Nicholson, like I said, waiting on deck, hoping to have a chance bat here in the 4th inning. The full count pitch is taken just low, as Mike eventually does get his walk.
That might have been a break back pitch or a break for us, because there's no way he swung at that pitch, and that was very close to being strike 3.
That brings up the catcher, Tyler Nicholson, trying to be a 2-out hitter. He also struck out back in the 2nd inning with Mikey on at first, as he swings and fouls a ball back straight behind the Seymour dugout. That was the 2nd walk by Chastain, the only base runners he's allowed. He allowed a 2-out walk in the 2nd inning, and initially got stranded after that diving catch made by the right fielder Dalton on Busby. As Mikey goes, Tylen once again swings at a ball, fouls it up, straight back, almost the same exact direction.
Now it's playing hit and run.
As Tylen is now in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to be a 2-out, 2-strike hitter here in the top of the 4th. As Tylen looks at a pitch, just misses upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Mikey gets his lead down at first. Chastain comes set, takes a couple looks at him. Mikey modest lead there. As he goes first move, Tylen swings in a high pop-up right into the Seymour fans as they're all scattering away from it. All right, hit a bleacher. They're all laughing about it, so there's no harm done over there. As Thailand stays alive with 2 strikes, 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Mikey, like I said, he was running on that pitch, went on the first move. As he gets another modest lead, same lead that he had last time. Chastain looks at him a couple times, delivers a pitch as Thailand checks the swing. At a ball that was in the turf as he evens up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With Braden on deck, hoping to hit as well. Mikey on the move again as Thailand hits a weak ground ball to third base. Third baseman Jones throws it across the diamond. Gets him in time. As the pitcher, Chastain, gets out of a 2-out walk. After 4, the score, Seymour, 0. Bedford, 0. Actually, no, sorry, we're coming back to the bottom of the 4th, actually. That was the top of the 4th, and you're listening to Seymour Baseball on 99.3 WZZB.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Seyho Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Seyho Insurance Services. At Seyho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at seyho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Seyho Smart.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, serving you so long, they had to learn to say Quasquai Centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The doctors at Connor Smith Eye Center in Seymour are proud to have cared for the vision needs of the community since 1998. From children to senior citizens, from a first eye exam to specialized eye care, Connor Smith Eye Center is here for you. Don't miss your yearly exam. Make your appointment today. Connor Smith Eye Center, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
Back here at Jeffersonville, as the score is still tied 0-0. As the Stars come up to hit in the bottom of the 4th inning, it will be their 3-4-5 hitters, Tank Tanksley, Lucas Ira, and Cam Gates. Here in the 4th, Tanksley grounds out to shortstop Harp, his first time up. Back in the 1st inning, as Tanksley steps into the batter's box. Ritchie delivers a pitch, swung on and missed. But Tanksley, nice little slider there. Got him out on his front foot. As Ritchie gets ahead early in the count, no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch taken just outside. As evens up the count here at 1 ball and 1 strike to the right-handed hitter. As Tanksley hits a high fly ball right field, Pumphrey going back, makes a catch as there is 1 away. This looks like John Ross battled with some sort of sun. Has the shades on out there, dealt with the sun, and made the catch as there is 1 away, and that brings up the first baseman, Lucas Ira. Ira grounded out to shortstop as well. Back in the 1st inning, as all 3 outs were ground outs to Harp out at short. As there is 1 away, Ira steps in the batter's box. Richie gets a sign from Nicholson. Nicholson's waiting for a call. Seymour dugout. As the pitch catches the outside corner, start the count, no balls and 1 strike. Yeah, 1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Ira. Nice pitch by Braden, down at the knees. Nope. So he gets ahead, gets Ira in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Score is still tied 0-0. As he throws a slider in the turf, swung on and missed. Chased by Ira. 3rd strikeout of the game for Richie. And that brings up Cam Gates, the shortstop. Gates, he walked to lead off the second and eventually got to second. From his sacrifice bunt, we got straight into there as that pitch is taken just outside. As the first pitch was the ball, here comes the second pitch. Brandon threw the windup and delivers. Taken just low. 2 balls and no strikes. Brandon delivers a 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice slider. Broke into the zone. Swung on and missed by Cam Gates. As it now the count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. Right above the netting, out of play. As Brandon battles back, even out the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Delivers a 2-2 pitch. Swung on by Cam Gates, left field. Gets down for a base hit as Parker fields it off the hop. As Cam Gates gets a 2-out single. Second hit of the game for the Stars. So that brings up the designated hitter, Tyler Stigall. Stigall had a sacrifice bunt back in the second inning to move Gates over to second. Can't do that this time because there's 2 outs. As head coach for Bedford going through signs down at the third baseline. As Gates gets a modest lead out at first base, Brandon delivers a pitch, takes for a strike. Slider came back into the zone right down the middle. No balls and 1 strike to the right-handed batter and Tyler Stigall. The 0-1 pitch, Brandon takes a couple looks at the runner, delivers a pitch, fastball misses upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. As delivers the pitch up the middle, ground ball to Harp as he just steps on second base, and that retires the side. Braden getting through it as we're having a pitcher's duel here so far in the semifinal game number 2. Score after the 4th inning. Seymour nothing, Bedford nothing. You're listening to Seymour Baseball 99.3.
Hello, big humans. The Tooth Fairy here with a special message. The only thing sneakier than me putting money under the pillow are those sneaky bacteria and food hiding between your teeth. They're tiny, but oh so tricky, but fear not. Dr. Pierce, Dr. Coomer, and Dr. Gardner and the team at Jackson County Dental are your fairy tale approved super dentists, ready to protect your shiny smiles. You can visit my fabulous fairy tale friends at Jackson County Dental in Seymour. So have the even bigger humans make an appointment today for the whole family. With love from the Tooth Fairy.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with New Legacy. We are committed to providing payroll, taxes, and accounting services that instill confidence in your business operations. With convenient locations in Seymour and Scottsburg, New Legacy is right here in Southern Indiana, ready to support you every step of the way. Our dedicated team collaborates seamlessly to handle all aspects of your financial needs, ensuring compliance, accuracy, and peace of mind. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy, specializing in taxes, accounting, insurance, and wealth management. Call today at 812-271-2000.
Summer break is here, and that means more time on the road with your family. Whether it's a vacation, sports practice, or a trip to the ice cream shop, make sure your vehicle is ready. If you've been thinking about a new ride, talk to us at the People's Bank. We offer financing for new and used vehicles with competitive rates and friendly local service. Visit the People's Bank today and let one of our loan originators help you hit the road with confidence. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You can count on us.
Along with Lance Hubbard, Jay Hubbard here from Jeffersonville, and as we thought could have been a pitcher's duel in the process between Braden Ritchie and Cutler Chastain. No runs, no hits for the Owls. No runs, 2 hits for the Stars. As Ritchie leads off here the inning number 5, and he ropes one into center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. For a moment, it looked like the center fielder, Cal Gates, was going to come in and make the catch, and then he hesitated, and then that was it. And he's patting himself on the head, thinking he should have been at full speed. But that's a base hit for Ritchie. first hit of the game for the Owls team, and Max Coates will come in to run as Braylon Busby will bat. Braylon was robbed of a hit back in the second inning by a nice play by the right fielder, Dalton. And without a doubt, Braylon will be caught on to try to sacrifice the runner to second.
Yeah, third base was coming in expecting a bunt.
And the pitch, and Braylon pulls the bat back on a pitch right down the middle, strike one. So the Owls have their leadoff batter on. They've had base runners in 2 of the 3 innings, but they have both been with 2 outs. And now the 0-1, and it's taken underneath. And now Coates is caught off first, but Tanksley couldn't control the ball. It kind of was bounced away from Tanksley, and Coates took a couple steps towards second and then was able to get back to first. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Braylon Busby. Coates running on the pitch. Busby takes a strike. The throw down to second is plenty of time as Braylon Busby flat missed the hit and run. The Owls had a hit and run on, and Braylon Busby simply did not swing, and Max Coates was out by about 4 steps. And Coach Ritchie was down the line immediately talking with his batter, saying, you've got to swing the bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good call. Lance put a hit and run on here. He saw the signal, and he said it was coming, and it sure was. The 1-2 pitch to Busby, and that's strike 3 called, and that is not a very good at bat for Braylon Busby, unfortunately. So with 2 outs, the batter will be the designated hitter, Mac Longmire, 5th strikeout for Chastain. Mac hit a ground ball to second his first time as the wind and the pitch, and it's taken at the knees, a called strike. And the 0-1 swung on, hit back into center field. That's going to be caught by Gates, and that will end the 5th inning. The Owls get a leadoff single, but that's all. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through this pitcher's duel. Seymour and Bedford North Lard, 0-0. You're listening to Seymour Baseball.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at BeattyInsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Stars going to make a pinch hitter here. Charlie Keith will bat for Bedford here in the bottom of the 5th. He's batting for the pitcher, who obviously will re-enter. Well, no. The Stars have some activity in their bullpen. He's thrown a lot of pitches, Chastain has. 66 pitches, so we'll see what the Stars do. But Keith is batting, and he swings and lines one, caught by the shortstop, Brady Harp. Brady went up into the air, airborne to make that catch. And he retires. Keith one away, and the batter will be Jackson Jones. Say hi to our good friend, Mr. Steve Bush. Sends us a message, wake up the bats, Jay and Lance, go Owls. Well, hope to do so here Mr. Bush. No balls, one strike on Jackson Jones. And he swings and hits a high pop-up, shallow right field going out as Holt. He will make the play, 2 away. And it will be Brady Dalton to bat with 2 outs. That was Cal Gates warming up because he is racing back into the dugout because he's on deck.
Yep, number 21, Cal Gates, yep.
And so we'll see. The Stars can certainly re-enter Chastain to pitch.
Especially since it'll be Aaron Holt coming up bat and then the top of the lineup third time through the lineup.
That's the thing, though.
Seymour is definitely probably going to do at least adjust.
Third time through the order. Maybe they're thinking, let's give him another. We'll wait and see what happens there. In the meantime, Dalton is up, and he has a 2-ball, no-strike count.
Seymour's a good hitting team. They can definitely find adjustments, especially third time through the lineup. So definitely some gamesmanship going on.
Here's the 2-0.
Ooh.
And that ball slipped out of the hands of Ritchie. And it's 3-0. Cal Gates on deck. He had to duck out of the way. He's trying to get Braden Ritchie a hard time. Braden's not looking at him, but now Tylen's going to go out and settle him down. Needless to say, that ball slipped out of his hand, and it literally almost hit Cal Gates standing in the on-deck circle. It's just a ball. 3-0 the count.
All that craziness happened. It's just a ball.
Problem is, you do not want to walk the number 9 hitter with Cal Gates on deck, and that's exactly what Braden did as he walks Brady Dalton with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the potent hitter Cal Gates. And now finally, Braden looks at him. Cal gives him a notion saying, "You throw it at me," and Braden gives him a smile. They got to have a chuckle there. It's nice moment there between the two. Coach McNabb is down talking with the home plate umpire. Whether they may have a pinch runner for Dalton, they are.
Number 12 looks like. Yep.
Who do you have there, Lane?
That is Reese Goodgame.
Reese Goodgame will be running at first base. Yeah, I should say that I don't think it's a good game. Check their lineup card. They changed.
That is J.J. Lerock.
J.J. Lerots, the runner at first base. And the first pitch to Gates, and that hit him right on the shin. And that got him right in a bad spot in the right ankle, and Gates is down, and he is in some pain. And that's the last thing you want is somebody to get injured. Obviously, no intention there. That ball just got in and got Gates right on the right ankle, and he's going to get up. It's painful. Trainer for Bedford out, and he's going to walk it off to first base. But that is now 5 pitches in a row thrown out of the strike zone by Braden Ritchie, and Coach Jeremy Ritchie is going to go out to the mound and have a talk with his infield. And I think Jeremy more so is just going to calm Braden down. Ever since that ball slipped out of his hands, he has missed badly with the next 2 pitches. That one hits Cal Gates.
They've both been in the turf right by the batter's feet.
Yeah.
So like you said, a very bad misses.
So just try to settle him down, get him focused. Got Jay Gilbert to bat. So the Stars again with a runner in scoring position, 2 on and 2 out. And Gilbert has one of the 2 hits the Stars had, and that was a double over Busby's head in center field. And at this juncture, 1 run almost seems like it's an equivalent to about 6 the way these pitchers are going. So a big at bat here with Jaden Gilbert at the plate. Ritchie checks the runners and delivers, and it's a strike on the outside corner. They're not even holding Cal Gates on at first. Mikey Wright is playing back. Larott, the pinch runner, out at second base. And the 0-1 coming to Gilbert. It's a slider, misses outside, 1-1. Gilbert last time was a strikeout victim. As Braden trying to get one here. Big now time is called by the batter as Braden couldn't get on the same page with Tylen behind the plate. Again, runners lead at first and second. 1 ball, 1 strike, the stretch and the pitch. And it's outside, 2-1. Tate Tanksley waiting on deck. Another dangerous hitter. So the wheels turning right here for the Owls in the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 the count. The pitch coming. Check swing, and that was a strike. Whether it was a called strike or a swinging strike, I'm assuming it was a called strike because it wasn't much of a swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. First time I can say it. 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. The stretch and the pitch. And he misses outside, and the count is full, and the runners will be breaking on the pitch. B. Rich wants a new baseball. I don't think it's too much of an over-exaggeration to say biggest pitch of the game right here.
Especially with the runner's motion. Ball, base hit, maybe ball in the gap with gate speed.
You bet.
Could be 2 runs.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, the stretch and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him looking on an outside slider, and B. Rich tries to get the Seymour crowd up as he walks off the mound. Big pitch there by Richie as he gets Gilbert on a called 3rd strike. And we remain scoreless going to the 6th. It's the Owls and the Stars 0-0. You're listening to Seymour Baseball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
Bob Pointer Family Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center, jacksonliveandevents.com. Big pitch by Braden Riches. He strikes out Gilbert with 2 on and 2 out to end the bottom of the 5th inning. And now the Owls will bat here in the top of the 6th. It is indeed Cutler Chastain who re-enters and remains in the game. And he'll get 9, 1, and 2. Aaron Holt, Brady Harp, Parker Thompson. First team to score might win this ball game. A 2 spot would be even larger. Let's see if the Owls can generate some offense here. And first pitch, Holt bunts, first base side. First baseman will field. It's a race to the bag, and the first baseman will beat him. So Holt tried to bunt his way on. And he bunted it just a bit too hard for the first baseman to field it and step on the bag. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now Brady Harp will bat. Brady 0 for 2, has 2 strikeouts. As Chastain comes with the first pitch, Harp squares to bunt, and the pitch taken outside, ball 1. In the 1-0. Swung on, popped up, right side, foul territory, giving chase all 3 runners. And Grady Dalton, did he make the catch? He sure did. I'm telling you what, that kid has made 2 fantastic plays. He dove, sliding grab into the Seymour bullpen, backhanded, comes up with it, and there are 2 outs. And that kid has made 2 fantastic plays. He made a play on Busby that would have that saved a run back in the 2nd inning. That was a foul ball, but still he made the catch, and he takes the bat out of Brady's hand, and with 2 outs, it's Parker Thompson. First pitch to Parker's outside, ball 1.
Yeah, definitely covered a lot of ground, especially on that first time I catch on Busby. That one covered even more ground on Harp's Foul ball.
2-0 the count on Thompson. And not only that, but he's in full speed and he dives and kind of a sliding catch backhanded, has to pick it up off the draw. That's a heck of a play.
Especially on the turf, too. It helps you slide a little more.
That's a heck of a play. There's a strike to Parker, 2-1. Thompson, a couple ground ball to short, tried to bunt his way on back in the fourth and bunted it right back to the pitcher. The 2-1 pitch coming. Parker swings and foul tips into the glove, and the count 2-2. Owls have been retired in order twice, first and third innings. Chastain trying to do it for a third inning miss of the 2-2 pitch. He misses outside, and it's full now at 3-2. We'll say the Owls have worked a lot of full count pitches here this afternoon. They made him work. And the payoff 3-2 to Thompson. It comes, and it's a swing and a miss. And the beat rolls on for the sophomore left-hander. 6 strikeouts, 6 shutout innings. And now it's Braden Ritchie's turn to return and see what he can do in the bottom of the 6th. We're still scoreless. You're listening to Seymour Baseball on the Buzz 99.3 WZZB.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call SMB Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with SMB Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. SMB also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with SMB Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
Have you recently reviewed your home and auto insurance policies? Do you have adequate coverage in place? We at Stahl Insurance are here to help. Come see us at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour. Our agents Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, Ben Stahl, and Chris Stahl can help evaluate your current policies and make sure proper coverage is in place. That's Stahl Insurance at 812-524-0692 or come see us at 211 North Chestnut Street across from City Hall.
Ready to make a difference in our community and be part of something great? Outreach Ministries of Seymour is a local nonprofit dedicated to meeting our community's needs through the love of Christ. Every second and fourth Saturday, our food trailer provides free meals, clothing, and hygiene items to anyone who wants it. Come join us and experience God's love. Event details can be found on our Facebook page, or you can visit us on our website, outreachseymour.org, for more information.
Bottom of the 6th, Tate Tanksley will lead things off for Bedford North Lawrence. And he swings and hits a sharp ground ball right at Aaron Holtz. Up with it, throws on 1 pitch, 1 out. And now Lucas Ira will bat with 1 out. Ground ball to short and a strikeout victim. As Braden Ritchie matching Cutler Chastain. So far, been a pitcher's duel. A wind of the pitch, swing and a miss. You kind of thought it would be, you had a feeling it would be a low-scoring game. I don't know that you thought it was going to be 0-0, but I knew coming in, everybody kept asking me about my thoughts on this game and what's going to happen. I said, I think it's going to be low-scoring. I said, 1 or maybe 2 runs will win it. At this point, 1 run might win it.
Especially with 3 total hits combined.
Mm-hmm.
There's
1 ball, 2 strikes on Ira as Ritchie throws the fastball by him. Cam Gates, who has yet to been retired, is on deck. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Down on strikes, Ira, the second time he's gone down. 5th strikeout for B. Rich. And with 2 outs, it'll be Cam Gates, who has twice been on. He singled his last time. He walked back in the second. So Ritchie has yet to retire Cam Gates. And he winds and delivers. And the first pitch taken outside, ball 1. Be a good time to do it for the first time, wouldn't it? Owls will have the heart of the order coming up, 3, 4, and 5 in the top of the 7th. As Braden winds and delivers, and it's taken just high, 2-0, and that, again, didn't miss by much.
Yeah, those up-high pitches haven't been called at all this afternoon, but he's been calling those outside corners, see if Braden can spot it out there.
There's a ground ball foul off first base. Cam was looking for a fastball. Richie threw him the slider, and Gates was way out in front of it, hit it off the tip of his bat foul off first base. Back with the 2-1 comes Richie, and it's high fly ball center field, and it should be a 1-2-3 inning as Ross Pumphrey camps under it. He makes the catch, and the beat rolls on for Braden Richie. Come on, boys, let's get us a run here in the top of the 7th. No score after 6. It's Seymour and Bedford North Lawrence. Pitchers duel. You're listening to Seymour Baseball.
It's J.C. Bank's Quasquai Centennial. What's that? It's just a fancy way of saying J.C. Bank has been serving South Central Indiana for 125 years. Planning ahead? Explore great CD rates, loan rates, or any of their banking, investments, or trust products. Celebrate 125 years with them at one of their 13 locations or visit jcbank.com. J.C. Bank, serving you so long, they had to learn to say Quasquai Centennial. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Many people don't know our eyes are a window into our health. That is why at Connor Smith Eye Center, Doctors Brooks, Lambring, and Smith believe it is very important to have a complete eye exam once a year. If you are diabetic, you are more likely to develop retinal damage to the eye. During a regular eye exam, your eye doctor can monitor the signs leading to this problem. Do not wait until it is too late to treat. Visit their website at www.connorsmitheyecenter.com for more information or call for an appointment today at 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Sci-Ho Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Sci-Ho Insurance Services. At Sci-Ho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Sci-Ho Smart.
Top of the 7th, still no score. Brady Harp going to be loosening in the Owls bullpen, and they need somebody down there protecting. So that's umpire want to make sure they get somebody down there. So Brady's loosening in the Seymour bullpen. Cutler Chastain is back out to pitch the 7th as Jackson Trueblood will step in, and the first pitch to Jackson is taken for a strike.
That was Chastain's 76th pitch of the night in the 7th inning. So he's efficient. Braden's also being efficient.
Trueblood, a ground ball to second, and he hit one in front of the plate his last time, and he looks at a pitch outside, 1-1.
Braden throws 71 pitches through 6 innings.
Why they
both pitchers being efficient, too, while dominating.
Brady Harp loosening does not mean Braden Ritchie's coming out of the game. They're just going to get him loose just in case.
Jason gets some trouble.
Here's a line drive, center field. That's a base hit. So Jackson Trueblood starts the 7th inning with a line drive single into center. And the Owls have their leadoff batter on. That's the way to start it. Second hit of the game for the Owls team. And it'll be Mikey Wright to bat. Mikey's 0 for 1. He struck out and he walked his 2 times.
Yeah, Jackson's running to first base. When he saw it drop, he turned to look at the dugout and started screaming, let's go, let's go. Definitely a great start here on the top of the 7th. Leadoff single. Let's see what Owls can do here.
See what the Owls do with Mikey at the plate.
Third baseman's coming in.
He squares. Jackson. That's a balk. That's a balk, and neither called. Now the pitch is taken for a strike. Both coaches screaming for a balk, and the umpires did not concur. No balls, 1 strike as the pitch was taken for a strike. The stretch by Chastain and the pitch, and Wright pulls the bat back on a pitch inside, 1-1. Yeah, it was kind of like a slow motion. Both coaches, Jeremy and Allen, both calling for a balk, and I think everybody kind of stopped. And
Mikey kind of took like a step out, like you're going to call it, and had to step back in quickly.
And here's a 1-1. It's a butt, first base side. If that's fair, that's a great butt. Is it going to be a base hit? And now to throw back to second, and Trueblood is back. How about that butt for a hit by Mikey Wright right down the first base line? The first baseman probably should have let it go foul, or at least wait to see if it would have gone foul.
It wasn't going to go foul. If he would have kept it going, it would have gone to the base and would have hit. That was a very perfect bunt by Mikey. Couldn't execute that any better, especially from a power hitter who normally doesn't bunt.
Absolutely.
That was a great bunt from Mikey.
Excellent bunt by Mikey Wright. That ball just hugged the first base line. And then the first baseman fielded, tried to tag Mikey, who had got past him for an infield single. So the Owls have him at first and second with nobody out here in the seventh inning. And there's a conference on the mound with head coach McNabb and the entire Bedford infield as Coach Ritchie talking with Tyler Nicholson. And I think what he's telling him is get the bunt down.
Yeah, playing some small ball, too, in a 0-0 game, 1 run can mean
I'll tell you this. If Tyler Nicholson does not bunt, I'm walking home. I'm that confident. I'm confident that Coach will have at least show bunt. I don't know. I shouldn't say that because I don't know what Coach. I don't want to call anything for Coach Ritchie, and it's a long walk home.
It's almost an hour drive home. That's going to be an even longer walk. Very risky by you right now, playing those odds.
The percentages are high that Tyler Nicholson is going to square around and bunt here. Now the umpires are trying to figure out where to stand.
Yeah, because there can be a play at any of the base, so I think they're having.
Because I think they even know that a bunt is probably coming here.
Yeah, third baseman staying back, and the first baseman's coming way in on the.
So let's see. As Chastain stretches. Nicholson shows bunt right away. And he gets it down in front of the plate. The first baseman bobbles it. His only play is first. Had he fielded cleanly, they had Jackson at third base. But the first baseman did not come up with it cleanly, and therefore the only play he had was first, and he throws him out. So the sacrifice bunt works. Braden Ritchie's the batter, and he is not. Oh, I thought they were going to make a pitching change, but the coach just coming to get the sunglasses who fell off.
And the infield's coming in, too. That was it could have been a better bunt, a tie, but it did the job. They got runners over second and third, and watching him come to the dugout, everybody over there jumping up with them. He's the Allen. Very, very well executed by Tylen.
Here's Brayton.
Runners over.
He's done it on the mound. Now he gets a chance to do it at the plate. Second and third, 1 out. Infield in for the Stars. The pitch from Chastain as he checks the runners and to the plate, and Braden swings and misses at a pitch way out of the strike zone, and Coach Ritchie telling him to settle down.
Getting a little antsy up there. Knows what's on the line here. Getting a little antsy.
Jackson Trueblood at third. Mikey Wright at second. The stretch by Chastain. The 0-1 coming. And it is swung on and bounced foul off third, and Ritchie in a hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Braylon Busby waiting on deck.
We'll say if Chastain finds a way out of this, it's going to be a big momentum booster for Bedford. If he finds a way out of this,
Chastain needs a strike. He wants a strikeout right here. That's what he's thinking. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch, and it's taken low ball 1. Good take. Braden just needs to put the ball in play, put it in the air somewhere. Again, the runners at second and third, infield in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, foul down the right field line. That was hit hard, but well foul, and the count stays 1-2.
You have better chances of getting that run if you put the ball in play in instead of striking out. If you put the ball in play, makes the defense think about, like, what should I do? Put the pressure on the defense, having to make a play, too. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, fly ball, right field. That's deep enough. The right fielder's going to make the catch. Tagging is Trueblood. On to third base comes Mikey, and it's 1-0 Seymour on the sacrifice fly by Braden Ritchie. And now the Owls trying to tell him to get back in the dugout. There's only 2 outs. They come out to greet Braden, but there's 2 outs, and now Braylon Busby bats. And, oh, my goodness, how big is this run at third base now? This run could be just as big if the Owls can get a second run in. That would be huge, but Braden Ritchie does the job with the sacrifice fly to right. And now Chastain delivers the first pitch. Line drive. Center field caught by the Gates. He hit it hard, but he hit it right at Cal Gates. But the Owls break through. They score a run on 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 1-0 Seymour. You're listening to Seymour Baseball.
Hello, big humans. The Tooth Fairy here with a special message. The only thing sneakier than me putting money under the pillow are those sneaky bacteria and food hiding between your teeth. They're tiny, but oh so tricky, but fear not. Dr. Pierce, Dr. Coomer, and Dr. Gardner and the team at Jackson County Dental are your fairy tale approved super dentists, ready to protect your shiny smiles. You can visit my fabulous fairy tale friends at Jackson County Dental in Seymour. So have the even bigger humans make an appointment today for the whole family. With love from the Tooth Fairy.
Summer break is here, and that means more time on the road with your family. Whether it's a vacation, sports practice, or a trip to the ice cream shop, make sure your vehicle is ready. If you've been thinking about a new ride, talk to us at the People's Bank. We offer financing for new and used vehicles with competitive rates and friendly local service. Visit the People's Bank today and let one of our loan originators help you hit the road with confidence. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Got a new bone or joint injury? Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic in Seymour is here to help. No appointment needed. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. We provide expert orthopedic care for the whole family. New or existing patients are welcome, and our specialists are ready to help with on-site x-ray, casting, and bracing services for fast, same-day answers and care. When the unexpected happens, visit Schneck's Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic to get back on your feet. Visit schneckmed.org for details.
We go to the bottom of the seventh. The Owls have broken through with a run in the top of the seventh inning, and they do it with small ball. Jackson Trueblood leads off with a hit. Mikey Wright lays down a perfect bunt. As Lance said, you don't ask your four-hitter to lay down bunts, and he did perfectly. Got a hit. Thailand sacrificed him over. Braden Ritchie hit a sacrifice fly, and the Owls have scored, and now Braden Ritchie will try to finish what he started on the mound. He's got the 6, 7, and 8 batters in the order. Tyler Stegall, Cutler Chastain, and Jackson Jones. And the first pitch to Tyler is a curveball taken, strike one. And with every pitch, the Owl faithful cheer even louder. The 0-1. Ground ball hit to third. Fielded by Trueblood. Across the diamond, high, but the tag put on by Mikey Wright, 1 out. So Tyler Stegall grounds to third. Trueblood makes a nice pick, throws it across the diamond, 1 out. And now Cutler Chastain will bat. He was pinch hit for in the 5th inning. He popped to third his first time, a foul ball in front of the Bedford dugout. The first pitch to him is taken in the dirt, ball 1. Ritchie winds and delivers. And it's a fastball inside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. Fastball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cutler Chastain. Winner plays Jeffersonville here Monday night. The 1-2 fouled back and out of play, and it stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Owls played the Red Devils during the season in a game that ended up around midnight, I think. The 1-2 pitch, line foul off first base. One ball, 2 strikes as Chastain waits on the pitch from Ritchie. And it's inside, 2-2. Tried to throw the backdoor slider and missed it inside. Chastain waits on the 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Line foul again. And a good battle here between pitcher and pitcher. Braden Ritchie and Cutler Chastain. Ritchie trying to make the pitch for the strikeout. Chastain finding a way to get on somehow. The 2-2 slider misses outside, and we run full now at 3-2.
That was pitch 81 by Braden. Pitch 81 here in the bottom of the 7th. It's 1 out.
Again, at 3 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the 3-2. Slider, strike 3 called. Backdoored it right across the middle, and Chastain knew it. 6 strikeouts for Ritchie, and the Owls an out away from playing here Monday night. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter. We're going to have a pinch hitter for the Stars as who we have here, Lance.
That is Grayson Gillespie, a freshman.
Is that who it is on? Because their roster was a little different. So let's make
Grayson Gillespie, who's a freshman.
Grayson Gillespie, a freshman, will step in, and they'll make that change. How about in the first game, we saw a freshman for Jeffersonville, his first varsity at bat, lined a single up the middle. Let's hope that's not a repeat here as Richie winds and delivers. And it's lined into left field and a base hit.
Nice announcer jinx there.
Yeah. And now the batter will be Grady Dalton. And how big is this at bat? Because guess who's on deck?
Calgate.
Yeah. This might be the biggest at bat right here.
Coach Richie comes out.
And Coach Richie's going to come out, and I think he's going to maybe.
He's not making it.
Share those sentiments.
Calm Brian down.
Make sure that we get this batter. Grady Dalton is 0 for 1 with a walk. Think he's going to ask him how he feels. Tell him that you've been working your whole career for this moment right here. Bottom of the 7th sectional semifinal. One batter, go get him. And we'll play Monday night.
The moment where runner on first is huge because it's a tying run. At the same time, you don't focus on him. You can take a couple looks at him, but keep an eye on him the whole time. Just focus on the batter, get the batter out. If you get the batter out, runner on first doesn't matter. So you keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get too big of a lead, but don't put your full attention on the base runner. Full attention needs to be on. It's 90% of attention should be on the batter here, Dalton.
So Dalton steps in, left-handed batter. As Gillespie leads at first.
Very small lead.
The stretch and the pitch, and it's a slider taken, strike one. And I think everybody knows who's on deck, and everybody knows the situation right here. No balls, one strike. The pitch, slider misses outside, and the count evens now at a ball and a strike. Dalton flied to center and walked his 2 times. Braden Ritchie trying to finish the deal. The stretch, the check of the runner, and the pitch, and that's strike 2, and the Owls a strike away from playing here Monday night. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seymour fans come to their feet. Braden Ritchie gets one last look at Nicholson. The check of the runner and the pitch. High ball 2.
He reared back and threw that as hard as he could.
Did.
He wanted to finish him out with a heater. Threw it back, threw as hard as he could, missed upstairs though. Now you take a deep breath. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The stretch by Ritchie, the check of the runner. And the pitch, slider, outside, ball 3, and we are going full. He just missed, and it was outside. He missed outside. It looked good. Seymour fans thought it was strike 3. I'll tell you right now, it was outside. Sometimes it's been called
3-2. The runner will get an early start. One pitch here, B. Rich, and now time is called as he steps off the rubber. Again, the runner leads at first. Ritchie stretches. The 3-2 pitch coming. There goes the runner. It's swing and a miss. We'll see you Monday night. Braden Ritchie strikes out Grady Dalton to finish the game, and the Owls win a thriller 1-0, and we'll be back Monday night to play against the Red Devils. The Owls, the 1-0 victory, and the teams will shake hands. We'll step aside for 2 minutes. We've still got a lot of post-game to go. Final, Seymour 1, Bedford North Lawrence 0. You're listening to Seymour Baseball.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Royalty Roofing understands the importance of a sturdy roof beyond just aesthetics. As your shield against the elements, a well-maintained roof safeguards your home and business. Royalty Roofing services extend beyond roofing. We also offer gutter and siding installations for comprehensive protection. With our expertise, we handle insurance claims seamlessly and offer flexible financing options, ensuring your peace of mind throughout the entire process. For quality roofing solutions and exceptional service, contact us at Royalty Roofing at 812-523-8392 to protect your property.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center, jacksonliveandevents.com. Back here at Seymour, or back here at Jeffersonville, where the Owls win it by a final score of 1-0. And our post-game show begins, and we got a couple guests, and our first guest, I'm going to tell you what, partner, I'm so proud of you because as the number 4 hitter, you're not asked to bunt very often. You get the opportunity, you're called upon it to do it, and you put down about as perfect of a bunt as you can. Is that the best bunt you've ever had in your life?
I've not bunted very many times in my life. It's the first time I bunted this year. And, Coach Ritchie pulled me aside before the at-bat, and he said, I hate to do this, but we got to move him over to second base. And, I'm a team guy. I took it to heart, and I put a perfect bunt down.
You sure did.
And I was able to be safe at first base, which was
huge.
Yes,
which
sir.
was huge. And then Tylen laid down another bunt to get him up, and B. Rich got the run in.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to have you up here, and I can't have more. I can have about 3 or 4 guys up here. Playing in a game like that with so much emotion.
Oh, yeah.
So much riding and a pitcher's duel. What's that like?
Yeah, it's great. Braden threw a heck of a game, and the other guy threw a heck of a game too, but we're out on top, and we're playing on Monday.
You're playing on Monday?
Yes, sir.
You're going to get the ball Monday night?
Yes, sir.
For the championship game. How excited can you be with that?
Yeah, man, I'm ready for it. We've never been to the sectional championship before with this squad, but we're going to get it done.
Absolutely. Well,
Yes,
I'm going to talk with B. Rich, but I absolutely fantastic bunt. You got the job done. Go get him Monday night.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Jay.
You bet. Mikey Wright again. And now we're going to talk with the star of this game. Could not be more proud of this young man, Mr. Braden Ritchie. Another walk in the park, right?
Yeah.
First of all, emotions. What's the feeling? I know you came off the down, you threw that strike, you kind of hold your Seymour jersey up. You're proud to wear that jersey.
Yep.
Pitching performance of your life tonight.
Yeah. And I picked these jerseys for a reason. Name on the front. I knew exactly what I was going to do when I found out I was throwing this game. When we get that last out, I'm going right to the jersey.
You sure did. Let me ask you this question. You give up the hit to Gillespie. Coach, Dad comes out there and talks to you. You knew who was on deck.
Yep.
You knew who was on deck, and there's no shame in knowing that he's the best hitter that they have. Was that the message? Was just settle down and go after Brady Dalton?
This is our guy. We want this guy. I mean, yeah, you're right. Cal Gates, best hitter in the state right now, but we handled him pretty well too, I think, today.
Yeah, you sure did. You got him twice, and then of course that sequence where you almost hit him in the batter's box, and then you got him there. What, did it just slip out of your hand?
Yeah, the new ball out of the box just slipped, and I still went with the pitch, and gosh, it almost left the stadium.
But then you get the job done at the plate, too, with the sacrifice fly. Was that the goal, just get the ball in the air somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, infield in, guy on third. We practice that every day in practice, so got to get the job done.
And you did. What's job not done yet, though?
No.
Job not done, but what an emotional game this was and what a feeling it had to be to get off the victory. Now we go for a sectional championship Monday night, right?
Yeah, and me and Ty talked about this before we went out there. I mean, you saw the way our fans were, and people just, no community in the state wants this more, and no community needs this win more. You saw how it was when the soccer won the sectional. That is just an awesome atmosphere, and we're hoping to bring that on Monday.
You want to get as many people as you can to make the trip south, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Congratulations, partner.
Thank you.
Great job. Happy graduation to you guys tomorrow, too. Enjoy your graduations tomorrow. All right. Going to make those graduation parties a lot more fun tomorrow night. I know that. Coach DJ Hinkle is here, and what a ball game. People ask me coming in, what kind of game is this going to be? What kind of, and I said it's going to be a low-scoring game. You expected it to be a pitcher's battle. I don't know that you would get 1-0. But as it is, that's what it turned out to be.
No, and we, Coach Ritchie's been talking all week to our guys. Anytime we play Bedford, we can go back years. You know this. We might beat them in the regular season. They come back and get us in the tournament. We might get them. They might get us in the regular season. We get them in the Hoosier Hills. So we knew it was going to be close. I think every game in this tournament so far here at this site's been close. They have a great program, from what they've had the last, 10, 12 years. And now, with Coach McNabb or the new coach. And, it's always going to be close. I have no doubt Monday's going to be close. I don't care. We played them here, and it was extra innings.
It was a game that took forever.
It took forever, too. I'll agree. But, our kids just battled. They battled. It's a good baseball game. I don't think we had any errors. I don't think either team had any errers.
No errors.
Not
Great
a lot of walks.
Plays.
The right fielder making 2 of the best plays I think he probably has ever made. 3, we had one up the middle with Brady. So we're really excited with coming in and getting a win. We knew it was going to be tough, and anytime you can not play for as long as we haven't been on the field, to come out here and get a win against a good Bedford team is always good.
What can you say about Braden Ritchie? Moment he rose to the occasion, and he certainly did here this afternoon.
Jay, I don't want to understate what he did, but that's what we've come to expect from Braden. Yeah. But it is still every time he goes out there and he's able to stay poised. And I don't care what anybody says, Braden did not have his best stuff today. His fastball, he was not throwing it for a strike. He knew it, so he had to rely on his off-speed stuff a lot more. And again, that's what we've come to expect from him. This is a kid that. He's an Indiana All-Star. I don't care what anybody says. The way he has pitched this year. And then the way he swung the bat. That in big crucial moments down here against Jeffersonville, the first time, he had a really big hit that got going New Albany earlier in the year, and just to send us into extra innings. So with the bat today. On the mound, the kid just locked in and got the job done. And what else do you say to that?
Well, but then let's give credit where credit is due. In that 7th inning, the supporting cast, Jackson Trueboy gets a leadoff single to start the game. They're superb. Tylen gets down a bunt. Got a break. The first baseman bobbled it, but that did the job. And then Braden did his job by hitting it. Jackson and Tylen, Mikey, Braden, all those guys, seniors. Jackson's a junior, but. Then when the time came, they stepped up and did what they had to do.
They did. You said it right there. When the time came, whether it's the 1st inning or the 7th inning, you had a group of seniors that wanted to get it done. And the older guys kept coming in the 5th and the 6th. We got to get one for Braden. Let's get one for Braden. You love to hear that. And we did. Those guys stepped up, did a great job. And if you remember, Ty Nicholson struggled a few times this year to bunt, popped him up, and he just kept at it, and he kept at it, and he took extra BP working on it. He wanted these reps, and then he got the chance, did a great job. Mikey, what do you say? I don't know if we ever have a bunt in the last 4 years for Mikey, but it didn't matter. He was willing to do it. He was willing to do it, and he did it. And so, that's a testament to the kids, their willingness to do anything for each other to win a game. Our coaching staff that was just working our tails off these last 2 weeks to really hit home the importance of putting the ball on the ground and when it needed to happen. And it did. And we're really excited about it.
We'll enjoy this one. The bus ride home will be fun. You graduate tomorrow, turn the page, and Monday we come out it again. It's a brand new ball game. It's one game to win a sectional championship. You can't ask for anything more.
Nope, that's why you play it. 24 hours. We'll have a good time. We'll get back to work.
You bet.
Go Owls.
You bet. Seymour wins, final score of 1-0. And we'll be back to wrap things up in just a moment. Stay with us.
Building wealth isn't just about making money. It's about creating a legacy. At New Legacy Wealth Management, we are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Hi, I'm Matt DeSablon, and I work with clients just like you to create a financial plan that aligns with your values and aspirations. Whether you're saving for retirement, planning for your children's education, or growing your wealth through investments, we have expertise and resources to help you succeed. At New Legacy Wealth Management, do not just focus on your bottom line. We focus on your legacy. Call us at 812-271-2000 or visit us on the web at newlegacywm.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
You can have the warmth of winter when you call SMB Wall Coverings. Their dedicated team treats you like family, providing professional insulation services to keep you snug. Save on energy bills and elevate your home's comfort by scheduling with SMB Wall Coverings. Their services don't stop there. SMB also provides expert interior painting and light remodeling services with competitive pricing. It's time to make your space warm and cozy with SMB Wall Coverings. Give them a call at 812-216-0162.
Back here at Jeffersonville High School, where the Owls won a thriller tonight or this evening by a final score of 1-0. It was a pitcher's duel between Cutler Chastain for Bedford and Braden Ritchie until the Owls broke through in the top of the seventh inning. Jackson Truple had led off with a single up the middle. Mikey Wright laid down a perfect bunt down the first base side that ended up being a hit. Tyler Nicholson then sacrificed in front of the plate to move the runners up to second and third. And then Braden Ritchie, a fly ball into right field to drive in the run. And then B. Rich did his job in the bottom of the seventh inning with the runner on, a 3-2 count, struck out Grady Dalton, his seventh strikeout of the game, and the Owls get the victory. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 5 left for Seymour. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left for Bedford. Winning pitcher Braden Ritchie, his record now 7-0. Losing pitcher Cutler Chastain 3-2. The Owls improved to 18-7 and will play Monday night for a sectional championship here at Jeffersonville. It'll be the host school, the Red Devils, the opponents. Seymour beat Jeffersonville back here April the 17th, 14-9 in 8 innings. And one of those games that went up and down. The Owls trailed 6-1. They came back. They led 8-6. Jeffersonville went back up 9-8. Seymour tied it, then scored 5 in the 8th inning. So it's going to be a wild one. If you have an opportunity to make the trip Monday night, would love to see a lot of purple down here at Jeffersonville High School. 7 o'clock first pitch. If you can't make it down here, Lance and I, we have room. We'll fit you in. We got plenty of room for you. You can join us and take the ride along with us Monday night as the Owls take on the Red Devils for the sectional championship. My thanks to the Jeffersonville Athletic Department, AD Larry Owens for the hospitality. For my partner, Lance Hubbard, I'm Jay Hubbard. Thank you for listening. Again, the final, Seymour 1, Bedford North Lawrence 0. We'll see you Monday night for the championship. Good night from Jeffersonville High School.
Thank you for listening to Seymour Owls Baseball on 99.3 WZZB.